Okay, we are live. Hello and good evening, everyone out there. Welcome to this week's edition of FAE News Network. I am here tonight with a pretty full house. DJ Trishy, the Music Box Fairy. Long time no see. It's been a minute since you were here.
We thought you were kidnapped by the goblins.
I have hairs going everywhere. Oh, they're terrible. And famous Santa the Boggin. Yes, and I am the Leprechaun. Baron Gunther Hammerhands, and Count Morbid, who is in the dark over there. Yes, there he is. We see you, Count Morbid. We see your shadowy face. So, first things first. Please, if you are watching from home, hit the like and subscribe button for us. That helps us out. We love it. And boop, 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 boop. Okay. I know.
Boop, boop, boop. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. And just like that, we have derailed the stream.
What can I say? I literally was looking for the Fable 2 soundtrack, so I do like video game music. That is a thing. So tonight's sponsor for the show is Morbid Heart Designs, and Morbid Heart Designs, they have been here actually on our channel before.
No relation.
What? What do you mean no?
He said no relation.
Oh, no relation. I'm sorry.
See, Morbid, you don't have a heart, so this might actually be your heart. Just say.
No.
It's a morbid heart, not morbid's heart.
Not morbid's heart.
Besides,
Morbid have a heart.
That's because it turned to dust a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of how
it's like jerky.
Kind of what I'm thinking.
Jerky.
Ew, that's a disgusting thought. So, Morbid Heart Designs is the Zodiac and horror themed art of Angela, which can be purchased as cards, vinyl stickers, prints, and originals. And I just have to say that I have discovered the extreme joy of sticking vinyl stickers to the top of my travel interocitor. Yes, the one that goes on your lap, right? Let's see. I didn't really realize that was a thing, but then I started getting stickers and it became the place to put them. And now it's like I'm creating a little collage. And so I super want to go buy a bunch of stickers. Anywho, Angela has spent the summer adding a fantasy element to what products that she has offered. And the new addition that she has particularly are digital coloring pages that you can download and print off as many times as you choose or want. And to see what is available, then you can go to Morbid Heart Designs. I'll put the link up here for you, morbidheartdesigns.com/coloring-pages-1. And that will show you everything that she has available at this time, with more always coming on the way. Bookmark it because she is going to be adding things weekly. So if you like the art, please consider supporting her on our Patreon channel. All of her links are going in the ticker, and they are also in the low bar descriptor, so you can find them at any time. And also, if you are a Twitch person, she is available on Twitch at the same thing as Facebook, Instagram, Patreon, and YouTube, Morbid Heart Designs. So if you're here watching us now and you want to just hop over to her channel and give her a like and subscribe, I'm sure she would also appreciate that. So
Anyway. She appreciates.
Yes, no, thank you, Morbid Heart Designs, for being our sponsor tonight. We really appreciate it, and I hope our people will check you out. So I'm going to leave this up here, and we'll put that back for a minute. I don't know where Ion went. He just disappeared, so...
Poof, like they always do. He's probably still
It's a
here.
leprechaun. What the heck are you going on about?
Like I said, he's probably still here. We just can't see him.
I think it's funny that Princess Roy just does not accept that as an answer.
No, I think Ion is going to be coming into your space to collect my lap interocitor.
Ooh.
In MySpace? I don't have a MySpace account. That's so cool.
Wow, I think you're dating yourself.
No.
Wait,
I have to put myself down.
Yeah, you're dating yourself.
Tom is your best
did
friend.
he take himself out to dinner first?
Yeah, that's all right.
I don't know. Does he require dinner first? I mean,
I need the movie at least. Hang on, I gotta get an interocitor thing, I guess.
yes. Ion is having trouble with his interocitor, so he's going to borrow mine, and hopefully that will. So he hopefully will be here in a few minutes to join with us.
So you're putting stickers on your portable interocitor, and yet you've never seen mine at events?
No, it's more like I've never paid attention to it because I'm certain that I've like it has passed. See, there they are.
Yeah, mine's like covered.
Yeah, I
my
never
old
have
one
known
is.
what to do with stickers, and suddenly now that I have a thing to do with them, that's what I'm doing with them. I'm having fun. So it's very collaged, like all the rest of the walls.
My land dragon has a lovely variety of stickers from the local coffee proprietors.
That sounds awesome.
I've seen stickers in odd places, and some are semi-encouraged. Some throughs have like a post that is covered with stickers that people have just put there as they're waiting for their food. And they basically roll down their window and put a sticker on this post.
So I had this thing though that the stickers that are on almost all, if not all of them, that are on mine are from artists like this one, like artists who made the little art themselves, right? And then they turn them into stickers and sell them. So that means they're not just like the kind of thing that you buy off of a store aisle. They're cool and unique. And I was sticking them on the other night, because I had a few new ones. And then I had this horrible realization of what will I do when I have to get a new lap interocitor. And that I had a brief moment of panic and trying to imagine how I might gently remove them all to restick them, gently remove them all to put them in a scrapbook, because I would feel like I was just throwing art away if I just chucked it, and maybe that's silly, but they're like
you. Well, you see, you hand
This is why we can't let her build sandcastles either.
Like me, like stickers are all over my old laptop, and a lot of them are ones that I have either made myself for the Intergalactic Geek Alliance page and then printed out, and then ones that friends have made, or ones that I've bought at cons from different artists for those conventions. Well, I still have their business cards. I'm just gonna go buy their stuff and put it on this one.
You just have to get more. Yeah. Why not?
I have
throw away the old ones. Like it's not okay. You have to save them somehow. Salvage them.
That's why I get the same ones, or
you get a hair dryer,
something
heat up the sticker, pull it off, and put it on the new one. If you heat up the adhesive, it'll help you.
See, because you have very a huge community of tech inclined nerds. Like I do, that hang out at a place called AFK that can rebuild computers and things like that, and they can.
Are you referring to your friend club?
They are. They're experts in human tech. It's true. Many of them.
Yes. And there's that other one that does the music box playing and the karaoke stuff, and also makes knives.
Karaoke.
The one with the long wizard beard.
David the gnome.
I don't know. He might actually be a wizard, right?
Dave the Bard. Dave the Bard. And so, he can help fix up laptops, and then you have an extra one to lay around, and still enjoy your art.
I mean, that's true. Well, so we have, I guess, a bunch of Dreamhaven updates. Not exactly. They're sort of updates. Well, so as you guys know, we've been keeping our eye out all year long for a place where we can land our permanent fairy grounds And we refer to this place as Dream Haven. It is the future property that we wish to own in the human realm, where we can manifest the fairy realm for all to come and enjoy. And so we were looking at a place in PL last month. I don't even know what month we're in. At the end of July, right around July. And that place, they went with a different person, an offer from a different buyer, but it still hasn't sold. It's been at least 2 weeks now, 3 weeks maybe, since they accepted, and it still hasn't sold. So we're not actually sure whether or not there is an issue that's going to cause it to go back on the market. So we are still keeping an eye.
It took 6 weeks for mine.
Yes, but it seems like it's
and then
stuck
it went back on.
in inspection phase. Like it's been in the inspection phase for 3 weeks, and that seems like a long time. I mean, I don't know because I'm not an expert in these things, but other ones that I watch seem to move much faster. So I don't know. Well, anyway, it has not hindered us or stopped us from continuing to look for other places elsewhere. So right now we have 3 places that we have spoken to our realtor, and I guess that's a very appropriate title. There's somebody who deals with the land of real. So we've spoken with our realtor, and she is going to investigate these 3 properties. But I wanted to show them to you guys. And Erica, no, Red Hawk is where we currently hold Fairy Blossom Festival, but we want to purchase our own land someplace and do our own thing. So, but yes, Red Hawk is also in PL. So we would actually be just down the road from them, neighbors, and that would be that would have been amazing because we could have come just completely like tag teamed events, and it would have been awesome. Red Hawk has been a great place. So I want to share with you guys, though, some of these places that we've been looking at. So I guess we'll start with the one that is probably the coolest, but also the most impossible, not impossible, but difficult for us to go visit and actually look at. So so this one is located in Maine.
This is a serious buildup we're having here, okay?
It is. I love this one so much.
It's located where?
It's in Booth Bay, Maine, and Booth Bay, Maine is a cute little tourist town. But I'm showing this to you guys because
God, that's fantastic.
Right. Look at this place. It is amazing. And I would make it bigger, but I discovered in trying to do this earlier that I can't actually really embiggen these pictures. But you just look at all this woodwork that's in this place, and this stonework, and this cool.
I'm getting dizzy. Is it round?
It is. There's much roundness that's happening here, and
oh man.
But we actually we've asked our realtor to kind of look into this and see what the scoop is, because it could be a very potential place, even though it's far away. You know, there are Renaissance fairs out there, and
it's on King Philip's Trail.
Yes, that's the name of the address. Is that cool or what?
I feel like that it's like the a pool house for King Philip.
Maybe.
And of course, property costs are way lower out there than they are up here.
Unbelievably.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's so amazing.
Like those stairs. Oh my God, those stairs and that floor.
Right? That's what I love it personally.
Like oh my God,
amazing.
that's so obnoxious.
But it's unique and cool, and look at all the little inlays that they've got here where the sun shines through. So this one is sadly not on its own property.
Does it have bunk beds?
Less than an acre. I think it's actually a closet or storage of some sort. I don't know. But
it's got built-in
a ping pong table you can see right here. So a gaming room, right? And even though the property itself is small, it borders right up against 40 acres of a land trust, which means it's land that is owned for the specific purpose of preventing it from being developed. And therefore, it's all cool and wooded, and you can go on it, but we just wouldn't be able to do events on it. But we could use it for other things, which is, that are more like private private use, right?
Apparently, somebody
Not like
on
hunting or
Facebook,
something.
somebody on Facebook is saying that Maine is haunted.
I'm pretty sure that probably everywhere in the world is haunted, because throughout the course of history, there have been enough people that have died that we could cover the entire surface of the globe. So I don't think we'll get away from it. So, and I like Maine though. Been there several times, as that is where my mother lives, and so we also have friends that look at this tiny little. Oh my God! It's got a built-in fairy door. What? I didn't even notice that before.
They call those mouse holes in normal houses.
Oh, be quiet.
Jerry lived
so here's
there.
the front of it. Check that out. Is that just amazing or what? And I thought,
Oh my God.
Well, because our plan B, right? Remember, plan B was if we found an awesome place that was in a small town or near a small town, we might just go for it. And instead of developing an event property, we would instead purchase a business in town and have a small business that is fairyfied, right? And slowly take over the town with fairy themed businesses. I mean, so that was plan B, and Booth Bay, Maine is a very good place for doing something like that, having a small business. It's pretty popular for tourists. Oh, look at that. What?
300, like it's less than 300,000.
Yes. That is what I'm saying. And you can see there in a couple pictures this.
It's a flipping castle.
It has a stable barn.
It has a stone barn.
So
that's where I live, right there.
So we are. See, they're even saying live the fairy tale life. They know, right? So we're gonna check it out. We're gonna see what our realtor can dig up for us on this particular property. So that one is currently in the works. We're waiting to hear back, and then the next one that we have. So the other two are here in Washington.
Yeah.
And open up needful things. I mean, maybe. Yeah, a little Stephen King, right? So let's see. And by the way, if you want us to be able to see your name, you have to go to StreamYard. If you're on Facebook and you want us to see your name, you need to go to StreamYard.com/Facebook and give StreamYard permissions to see your Facebook name. Otherwise, you all look like Facebook user. We can't technically see who you are.
I don't know if there's one Facebook user or 12 right
or 12, yes, because they all just say Facebook user. So we don't know how many people we're talking to at the moment or how to address you. You all look the same. So go there and StreamYard.com.
First off, Cobble. I gotta say something to Cobble real quick.
Oh, say something to Cobble. Hi, Cobble, by the way.
Hey, Cobble. But here's the thing, man. It's a bloody castle. Regardless of where it's at, it's a bloody castle.
That's right.
That's so, yeah. I mean, yeah. And it's under 300,000. So, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Oh, it's still Dorian out there. I have something to show you, still Dorian.
Oh, no.
I haven't showed it to you yet, but I have something. So, yeah. Let's see. I'm looking for. I thought I had a thing, but I guess I don't. So whatever.
Apparently, still Dorian thinks your mom is haunted. Just saying.
My mom isn't haunted, but Maine might be. Okay, so the next two are actually here in Washington, and let's see. We're going to look at this one first. So this one's far away, so we have to get a referral on this one because
I found this one.
It's in Washington, but it's in the northeast corner of Washington, kind of out Tenasket and kind of up towards the Canadian border a little bit. Not quite that far, but going in that direction. And if you know where the Barter Fair happens every year, it's in that little region of Washington.
And we can't confirm this has not ever been used as a Church of Scientology. Very important.
We also can't confirm that it's never been used as a Nordic longhouse. So, I mean, we can't confirm a lot of things. So this one is pretty fascinating. It's enormous. It's almost It's 9,200 square feet. So this is basically a lodge in and of itself. And the idea would be that if we got someplace like this, then we would really be looking at doing retreats. I mean, look at this though. It's beautiful.
Moving as many fairies as we can in with us.
Yeah.
Well.
We will have the fairy commune. I mean, just it's incredible.
As long as you guys are okay with fairy cults.
I mean, cold is a strong word.
How many bedrooms is that thing?
6 or 7.
Officially 3.
It's yes, officially 3, but it's got more. I want to say that they said in here somewhere how many actual rooms there were. Maybe so I feel like somewhere I saw it said maybe 7 rooms or something.
There's also a 30 by 40 shop.
So it's 103 MOL acres, and I don't know what that means. So this is kind of why we have to have,
more or less.
Oh, more or less. Okay. Well, then 103 acres, and so let's go back down here. A bunch of it obviously is bordering on this awesome river thing. Oh my God, this is just.
She found the Humble River.
I know that it's far away, but this would so be worth the drive, you know, to. And it's just like in the mountains, but not high up in the mountains. And
how's the so I'm going to assume it's too far out for internet, and you have to use.
I'll guess not, because right here in this picture, I can see a satellite right there. So
well, that's what I mean. It's got to have satellite internet, which is.
That's not true, because it's actually by a major city. It's just
It's by a city. It's just that it's in the northeastern of Washington, as opposed to it's far out from where we're located. So
it's what, 4 hours from me?
But look at the inside here, also with all of this rock and stone. I mean,
I can see that as being DJ Trish's area. Look, you can tell because there's a treadmill and a guitar, and it's a thing. And look, like, there's Dana's area. You can tell because it's got a fridge and some cooking appliances.
Look at that. Dang, somehow I missed this.
And just so you know, I'm allergic to treadmills.
So are me and Famous Dana. It's okay. We'll move it out to the shop. And then this is my area because it's got a chair facing a window.
So what we do with the treadmill is that we hook the kids up to it, you know, and they power. Like
and we're walking the cats.
Look at this right here. You can tell it's fairyblossom village.
Look at this. I mean, it's amazing. So
look, there's a bridge for a troll.
the troll bridge. Right
That's
here.
where he lives. There's your house right there. Go back.
Right there.
There's a lot of outdoors there.
103 acres.
Yeah, look at that. That's got like a horse stall to it too, I think.
And then I just want to make the whole outside of this building look like an awesome castle. I want to put a turret on it somewhere and transform it.
Oh, see right there. There's where the Misty Mountains.
I know. Misty Mountains.
You could actually take that shop and turn it into another house too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So hard to do.
Yeah, so that's a thing that we are looking at. And then the last one, let's see here.
I found this one too, yeah.
This is the one that is near Castle Rock. It's a little bit east of Castle Rock.
Not to be confused with Fraggle Rock.
It's in Grays River, Washington. And so this one does not look quite as awesome, but it is huge at 6,000 square feet. So we're kind of going back to looking at, making a place that we could even do indoor retreat-like activities, right? With something that is just this huge. This is the one that we are looking at because it's the closest to us. So we're looking at possibly going to check it out next Thursday.
It's got a place for a ballroom right there.
It obviously needs a lot of work on it, so that could be a thing, and I don't know how impacting that may or may not be, but
I mean, we're closer to Tinker than, yeah?
Oh, way closer to Tinker, yeah.
So Tinker can help us with this one.
I mean, I love the floor in this room and all those big open windows. It's just like, it's exactly like where you would
Is
imagine.
that a dance pole in the middle of the living room? It's got a hobbit door.
They
It's
called it a
holding
I know,
smoke
it does.
hole.
Look at this. Isn't that cool? Whoop. Right there.
Yeah.
It's got a hobbit doorway. Oh my gosh.
The pole is holding up the projector. You can see the projector screen on the far wall.
Uh-huh.
I
Okay.
thought it was a
Yes, it
support
has a
beam.
pole, but it's a projector pole.
Okay.
Let's see. So corner
bathtub,
bathtub
make it fit in.
is spa
That is-
bath.
That's a Gunther-sized bathtub.
If you
I'm
cross
looking
your
in that mirror.
legs,
I mean, I'm just saying. It's got a Gunther-sized office too. It looks like, and it has a Gunther-sized
Like-
carpet roll.
So when I look at this, though, see how these walls look here? I find that possibly
fix that.
disturbing.
That's easy to
Well,
fix.
we could, unless it's got all kinds of mold behind them, then that's going to be a problem.
Which I also know how
Obviously,
to
this
fix.
carpet is disgusting and would have to come up entirely. I don't, and like, why is this in the middle
'Cause
of
of
these
mud.
wood floors? Because of mud? Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, isn't that room awesome? Think of all the things you could do in there. We could have awesome annual parties with a room like that. It would be the best. And I would invite only the strange and odd and peculiar people. No Mondays, no normies.
So you're going to invite the cast of the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I mean, they would be fun. You can't
Yay,
tell.
rich weirdos.
Exactly. And so then it's got, got some land here. Cool bridge.
Brandon Troll
right?
Bridge.
So
That's-
that's the first one that we're going to try to go see. So
No
5
no
acres.
offense, Gunther, but I think that bridge is a little more headless horseman bridge.
So, what do they call it? Do the head?
What?
Yeah, headless horseman.
Yes.
What? Oh, I'm sorry, Cobble. I didn't see your note about going back to the bathtub. I missed that until I closed it. I'm sorry. I didn't see your comment. Ooh,
It's a small bath. Yeah.
What has an 89% less chance of curses? And no, Dorian, you might be the only person that's in the chat where you're watching from, but we're broadcasting on like 6 different channels simultaneously, maybe 7. Well, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're on 8. We're on 8 different channels simultaneously. And so I can see everybody's comments from all of those channels in one big comment thread onto the side. So you can maybe only see yourself, but I can see 7 other channels in addition to just you. So it isn't just still Dorian. The other people are just, elsewhere or something. I guess I don't know how.
Oh, something.
I think Bill Dorian has they have an object permanence problem.
Wait. Cobble wants to see the first property in Washington.
He wants to see the what?
The first property in Washington, the one in Republic.
Okay, I can go back to that. Give me just 1 second. Let's see here.
Wait, did you say Republic?
It's
That's-
too
yeah,
late
that's
to
where the
apologize.
Yes, that's where the first one is.
I
The
get
first one in
friends over
Washington. Let's see.
I've got
Oh,
friends over in Republic.
Let's see. Let me
See, so
find
you,
it.
can, bring your kids to come hang out.
There you go.
And
I just have to
you
find
know
it
what?
again.
Yeah, and one of them owns a flower shop.
Aw.
Oh, the flower shop.
Okay, so here's the Republic one again.
Yeah.
Okay. It is, oops. Great. Okay, go away.
Oh, that's gonna be great because that is like conservative Washington Central right there in that town.
It's okay. We can take it. Make me
will.
mad, bro.
So here, what did you
We
want to
will
look
take it
at
over
on
with
the
a vengeance.
Republic one, Cobble?
I think Cobble wants to move in with us. I think it's what it is.
Well, Cobble is pretty good people, so you never
I mean, I
know.
like Cobble.
Oh, I see Ion. Hi, Ion.
Hi, Ion.
Yay! He's back.
I'm trying to unmute you, but I can't. Okay.
Indeed, I'm back.
I wish I would have known.
Actually, he's
Hi,
interested in the
Dad.
one that's
Good.
closer to Castle Rock.
making me like close and reopen things. And okay, here we go. I'm going back to
The reason why you thought the first Washington property is because that's the one that Dorian was saying was a higher chance of curses but lower chance of hauntings.
Where is it? Here it is. Okay. So
It definitely looks like there's a freehold in there. I'm just saying.
he likes
There's
to look.
definitely a balefire in that
Let's
place.
see.
I think he wanted to go back to the bathtub on that
The
property.
bathtub? Okay, we'll look at the bathtub. I can scroll like this though and find it. No, wait, what? Where's all the pictures? Here we go. This is what you want to see?
Yep, that's a bathtub.
That bathtub's got jets.
Oh man. It helps you get wet.
Giggity.
I'm out.
Well,
Dorian, don't yell at me. And you guys are all very naughty fairies.
No, we're not.
Have you met us?
Yeah, I'm basically sitting here with like,
She acts like she
So,
doesn't know us or anything.
I know, right?
So a quick update from the realtor.
yes,
Is that like Skeletor only not?
that's our liaison that deals with the land of real.
The property that is near Castle Rock, which I guess is actually in Grays River,
Yes, that's
Would
the one we're looking at.
would require a rehab type loan.
Yes, but we can qualify for that, if I recall correctly.
We weren't
Maybe.
before,
Oh,
and they hadn't adjusted the requirements for it yet.
oh yeah, that's right. Oh, we might have to dig around and see what we can figure out about that. So, oh yeah, that's not bad though, man. I don't know. We should look into it. I think we should still look into it. Did you tell her to make a date?
No, because I literally just saw the text.
Aha. Okay. Yes, the realtor. So, realtor.
Like
It's
Skeletor,
like
only
a Skeletor, but it deals with reals instead of skellas.
I mean, unless it works at Count Morgan.
So those are all of our properties that we're currently looking at. I'm actually rather excited about it. And so I guess that kind of brings me to the next thing for tonight. So many things.
There's another thing tonight.
Well, there is another thing tonight. So I guess that
You
first
promised me I could have a nap.
you can at bedtime.
That's no.
Yes. Yes.
No.
Why no? You don't want to have a nap? Yes, and that's when your nap time is.
Oh no. All right, so what is it then? Carry
All
on
right.
so I can get to bed.
What? Don't you holler at me. Here we go. Oh no, wait.
What's-
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm like
that's
not
before-
far from you right now. I could just come over and clonk you with the cane.
I mean, you could.
So the next thing I was
I ain't no
thinking,
hollow back troll.
what
I
if
mean,
he
I'm definitely
hit you?
not that.
Okay, so the next thing is the drawing for the necklace of tranquility, because that was what we had. That was what we had last week for our prize giveaway. So I will just like embiggen myself really quick here and show it to you guys, or at least a little bit. So necklace of tranquility.
Yeah, love morality. Spin, spin, spin.
Yes, and it is this necklace here, and I am now going to. It's a jade, garnet, and jasper, garnet, and freshwater pearl necklace with awesome enchanted abilities. Should you happen to wear across the hedge in one of our hedge gatherings. And I will pull up the wheel and we shall spin to see. I've got everybody's entries from the YouTubes and also everybody's entry from Patreon, because if you are one of our Patreon patrons, you always get an automatic entry. So here we go. Are we sharing? Are we sharing? Yes. Okay.
Wheel of morality. Turn, turn, turn.
Right?
Oh,
That's what I
sorry.
always say.
It's the wheel of names. Turn, turn, turn.
And
Tell us who will.
William Joseph Roberts, you are the winner of the Necklace of Tranquility. I don't know if you will choose to wear it yourself, but it will make a lovely gift for somebody else should you decide to give it away. Congratulations.
Never trust a person with 3 first names.
Wait, what?
Just saying.
I'm just going to put that in.
Are you writing that down? You should write that down.
I am. I'm putting a congratulations into the comments.
Congratulations, comments.
Which brings me to the unboxing that I've been waiting to do.
I feel like that you are a big fan of show and tell. Is that correct?
I love unboxing. Also, I have a small confession. I didn't actually know what this was when it arrived in the mail, and then I opened it, and then I remembered, and so I didn't look at all of the things. I only looked at some of the things. So it is open now. Dragon Eye is a vendor that was just here on Handmade Home Shopping. I think just a couple weeks ago, very recently, and they make all kinds of cool resin and jewelry, dragon eyes, and other such things. So this box was awesome. They asked after the show if they could send me some kind of an item as a thank you present, and I said sure. But what I actually got was this box packed with all of this stuff. So some of this stuff, because there are so many things, I have decided that some of these items should become enchanted items, and we will use them for next week's drawing. And I will tell you what their magic powers are when we get to those items. So first, let's see. I will start here, I guess, because these guys are. It came in this cute little tray and everything.
Did you want to big in yourself so people can see the stuff you're holding up?
Sure.
Can we make her smaller though?
Yes. Yes, we can.
She'll fade into smallness in the background of the image. You see.
See, look, she just gave you a small face just then.
Yeah.
So this is one of the things that I saw when the vendor was on the show that I had said that I thought was super cute, was these winged necklaces with the fairy dust in them. And so they sent me one. I think they sent me more than one though, because I have like a whole, or maybe they're different types, because I have this whole collection. So then there was this one, which is cool because it's kind of like a little mermaid. Like, here we go. There we go.
I feel like they didn't, I feel like they just sent you an assault rifle for a family. Because you with fairy dust is like, scary stuff.
There. Oh man, we have the dark factor happening here again. Okay, there we go. So this one was kind of cool because it's like the sand in the bottle just kind of, it's like a meditation bottle, right?
No.
Yeah, why isn't it? That's what its purpose is to help.
No, I don't know what a meditation bottle is.
I've never meditated with a bottle before.
Yeah, if I'm meditating with a bottle, it's weed.
Yes. So we have a hair clip that is a flowery hair clip.
That is definitely something you wear.
Remember, it's better to have a bottle in front of you than a frontal lobotomy.
That is true.
That didn't work, Ion. You did it wrong. I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy.
There was an episode of Lore that scared me.
All the
because
words
of frontal
still
lobotomies.
fit.
Frontal orbital lobotomy.
So we have these painted stones. It's a dragon rock.
Not to be confused with Fraggle Rock.
Not to be confused. Camera up.
Oh, that's cool.
Right?
It's focused, yeah.
Okay. And then there's this really cool carved stone. I don't even know what's on this. I can see words of some sort. I don't know what they are.
It's probably written in Gnomish.
No, they've kind of I don't know how to describe what I'm looking at here. So I think it's some kind of a soapstone maybe. And it's got this rune carved on it. Do you know what rune that is? That's
Yeah.
your language, Gunther. What rune is that?
Fehu. F-E-H-U.
Fehu.
Fehu.
So if you look at this really close, you can see that there's like words that are on it. Can you guys see that? I don't know what they say though, because they're backwards and I have to hold it up to a mirror in order to read it. It's very polite. So there's that. And then there's this. Oh, I did not see this one before. This is adorable. It is a Hobbit door keychain. Like, what? Is that thing cute or what?
By the way, I think that may be a quote from Lord of the Rings, because that, or The Hobbit, because that is Gandalf's mark.
Oh.
That's where I knew I saw it from.
And then we have a chainmail bracelet.
So, just so you know, Gandalf's mark is actually younger Fork, and it actually means sheep or cattle. Just so you know.
Yeah.
So I have not opened these ones yet. So here is one. We have this enormous dragon eye pendant.
Hey, Ion.
Yay.
There's several things in here.
So that also is another pronunciation for it is Phi or Fe, which is scientifically what on the periodic table?
Iron.
Iron. That is the mark of iron.
Ooh, that's freaking cool.
It stands for Ferris in Latin.
I mean, it's like my whole palm.
That's the eye of
Oh,
Sauron.
look, you got the eye of Sauron.
Yeah.
Because we all need to have more eyeballs on our
Okay,
hands.
so that one is empty. So, okay, so I think that's the one that the fairy wing thing came in and just came out. So the
Those
last
people are really cool, man. Just to send you that stuff, that is really awesome of them.
So the last few things that I have, okay, one of these, this one is going to be a magic item. So this will be a part of, next week we're going to do 2 giveaways instead of just the one. I'll bring you guys back here. 2 giveaways.
That's what we call Fairy Princess Only sharing the love.
Okay, so chainmail keychain, that goes with the chainmail bracelet. However, the keychain is your enchanted item, and I shall read to you what the keychain's magic powers in the hedge are. This is the Rockstar parking keychain. Thank you to those of you who submitted your ideas for what the magic powers for some of these things should be on Ye Old Book of Faces earlier today. I have chosen, here they are, Rockstar parking keychain. This chainmail keychain may appear innocuous, but in truth, once attached to your keys, you will never lose your car in a parking lot again, and will always find the most convenient spot in the lot. Should your keys become misplaced, you have but to think about them, and you will be able to recall where they were last put.
Oh, God, I need that.
You know who actually really needs that?
that is the magic item for your land dragon.
I
Yeah,
feel like
I don't seem to ever have this problem.
I have this problem all the time. I am always losing my keys.
I think Gunther is trying to say something.
I was trying to say that DJ Trish would probably need that most of all because she does tend to forget things. Like keys.
Object permanence is an issue.
I mean, there's that, I suppose. So here is the last little bag of items. Okay, so last little bag of items, and they are itty bitty dragon eggs. These are so cool.
Cute.
I found lunch.
It's all hand painted,
That's fantastic.
right? And there's one more. And this one is sculpted. So it's got the textured feel to it. So baby dragon egg is also going to be an enchanted item that we are giving away next week. So I'm going to draw two names next week. Here are the magic powers of baby dragon's gold. Although baby dragons haven't lived long enough to gather a hoard, they are naturally good at sniffing it out. This egg will begin to glow ever brighter whenever the holder nears proximity to other enchanted items or to actual gold. So those are the two enchanted items. They will be given away next week. We have they'll be given away one day after next week's hedge gathering, which is on the 8th. The links below for that are also in the low bar. Anyway, that's my unboxing. Those are the magic items for next week's giveaway. I hope you guys like them. Uh-oh! I need a new magic word, you guys. We need a new magic word for this week for people to enter.
I have Sauron.
And that's too big. Can we just put Sauron? Why? Why do you want it to be so dark?
Why do you not want it to be so dark?
big.
They're all in really court, you know.
I am Stardock.
Couldn't it be Dragon Eye, just like the place that got them to you?
No.
Yeah, I guess it could be Dragon Eye since that's the place that gave him to me. That's a good idea. Why, thank you. All right, I will make a banner for that. Let's see.
That's terrifying.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, Willis?
What are you talking about?
So, don't we have things to talk about that might happen at the end of the month?
I mean, why don't you go ahead and talk about the things that might happen at the end of the month? Besides, you haven't even given us any gossip yet this whole show.
I don't give the gossip till you're doing the news articles. No, your show programming.
What? Read a gossip. Fine.
No,
or tell us about the end of the month.
You tell us about the end of the month. What should we possibly doing at the end of the month?
We're possibly having a camp out at the end of the month. That's what we're planning. A small, intimate camp out.
Intimate.
Yes, meaning, it can't be huge because there's rules and things.
Yes.
So, we are looking to go to Dryad's Rest, courtesy of Sir Kieran, actually, whom we had a meeting with, a cross-kingdom meeting, if you will, for there may be fun things afoot.
Ugh.
There is plotting at least.
Plotting and planning and other such things, yes. Okay, let's see. This week's magic word is Dragon Eye.
Walks.
Yes. So if you want your extra entry after the show, go into the comments on YouTube, type the word Dragon Eye into the comments, and you will get an extra entry if you are a patron, or a regular entry if you are a viewer that is not a patron, and it be entered to win one of these two magic items next week. Yes. So that is, I've got the magic word up there for you guys to remember, but you have to go onto YouTube after the show. So yes, that is a thing that we're looking at doing, and we're looking at possibly inviting some of the kings, queens. I only know of, I think, 2 kings from the human realm. What are the realms, Ion?
You're referring to the Kingdom of Northern Lights?
And the Kingdom of
Viridian Outlands.
Yeah.
Viridian.
Which I think is a principality. It's some more complicated.
It's not. I had that clarified by Bjorn, who said that as of July 2020, it was officially its own kingdom now.
Oh, fantastic.
So, yes, and then I believe there is one to the south, kind of where Count Morbid lives, that is also its own separate kingdom, and so we were thinking of inviting them as well.
Whose name I don't know.
I don't know either. I guess I'm going to have to, in order to be a proper diplomat, I'm going to have to start memorizing these things very quickly. More things. Aha! I see you out there, Lady Ash. How are you? Are you guys ready to do the
Indeed,
weird
do.
news? Oh, I hate it when you do that. So
Did
much.
you want to talk about the things that we didn't talk about last week, like the stuff I was working on?
You talk about it. I refuse to talk about another topic that you bring up until you talk about something.
You know what? You're the one that said you were going to talk about it, lady.
Did you just call her lady?
I think she got so mad. She got so mad at me, she just left. That's crazy. I was just what? No, not big. All right, I can't do the thing. You have the things on your computer.
Right.
Anyway, so I've been working on some artistic things for the kingdoms, various nobility, gentry, if you will, duchies, counties, and such, and it's actually making them their remaking crests and such. If you're interested in having your own done, Fairy Princess Lily can show you where to do that at as well. But she could show you some of the stuff that I've actually already made. If she's actually going to stop having me big and actually show the thing.
Are you being shy, Gunther?
No. I look like one eye is half dead. Oh, I hate that eye. Oh. Anyway.
Here you go. Do you feel better now?
That is actually that's a symbol of Ulfgard, my barony there.
Yes.
And it's actually done in very specific colors that was inspired by famous Danish kids. So that was that one, and it's got the tool. And I make these, because Lauren said so.
Are those enameled? Or they're just stickers?
No, they're neither. They're actually a graphic that you can use to do whatever you would like to do with. We haven't got to the point yet of making stickers for things, but these ones are not what you would actually get. These are just representations of things that he has done. So so you can see some of the work, but when you order this, then you will get your own design, which he will collaborate to help you make.
Yeah, I'll use whatever colors you want with, a generalization of what you want on your device, if you will.
Yes.
That's a lot easier than SCA heraldry.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not.
There's not as many restrictions.
No, of course not.
Certainly not. But we have been developing guidelines for how to do this and kind of ideas to help people come up with their own, which will go out soon on the Patreon. There have been many things that we've been working on, and a bunch is coming out this month. So
these are guidelines, though, polite, suggestions, if you will, but they are not rules to live by. So I will, work with you on anything, like any part of it. Really, just let me know. Talk to me after you've, decide you want the thing. Griffin's Veil rules the schools
to pass you if you need them.
I actually made Griffin's Veil and actually have sent that on to Still Dorian at one point.
Yes, I'm going to actually share, because we have a few more samples of your work that are not there, here, and this is our Instagram. Actually, if you guys wanted to go and follow there, you totally can. It's Fairyblossom Festival is our Instagram.
There's the Kingdom of Pacifica right there on the left.
Yep. Let's see. I'm looking for. Where did I put it? Here it is. So let me see. I'm pretty sure that I had Griffin's Veil on here a while back. Maybe not.
It would have been a while back, yeah.
I could have swore I'd shared it here. Well, maybe I didn't. I don't know. Here's your unfinished Ulfgard one.
I fixed Ulfgard up. The the wolves' heads are now the same size.
Now these are the ones that Ash did for us, the originals, from which we then used to create the others. And this is the Kingdom of Storms, Unseelie, Seelie.
Right.
And so it won't be before that. So I guess
might
maybe
be because you kind of post things later.
How? I know. I don't see it at all, though. Do you? Nope. Okay. Yes. Okay. And now back to the show.
Meanwhile, back in France.
Yes. Meanwhile, back in France. No. So yes. So that's one of the things that we have been working on and will be rolling out here in the next, I would say 2 weeks max. So because we've been working on it for the last 2 weeks, I don't know, and still are working on it. There's quite a lot that's there, but
it's a huge undertaking.
It is a huge undertaking, and that's just the little beginnings. But as long as we have the time, because everything is shut down and the world is ending or something, then we may as well use it to help develop things so that by the time we come to be presented to the Queen with all of the stuff all of the artifacts that have been found and the history, kingdom history and everything, that there will be many awesome ducks in a row, which I'm looking forward to, right? You've been totally quiet this whole time, Count Morbid. You haven't said anything. I guess that's why, I was like, this show is so pleasant tonight. Aww.
Ducks.
No, I want to do articles now. Are we ready to do articles?
Quack.
Or did you want to start off the articles with some Gunther's gossip? Yes,
Why
yes,
don't you put out the vote for which articles you want to do?
Okay, put up the vote. You should read a gossip while I review the articles really quick and pick two to put up for a vote.
You didn't do your homework again, did you?
Do I ever? Let's see.
Is that a trick question?
Is what a trick question?
Do I ever?
Do my
I heard. Is it true Fairy Princess Ollie actually has so many cats because she was planning on doing a fairy musical based on cats that failed to get proper crowdfunding?
I'm trying to read, and I am not going to address that gossip.
It turned out to be very difficult to get one of the cats to sing memories.
No,
All right, so
I think Doss would sing it, as long as he was outside wanting in.
So as long as we are talking about, things that are flying,
What?
we have India captures a spy pigeon from Pakistan. That will be number 1 today. And number 2 will be the FBI investigates after alarmed pilot tells LAX Tower, we just passed a guy in a jetpack.
Oh, I read that this morning. That was great.
So if you want to hear about Jetpack Guy, or if you want to hear about the spy pigeon from Pakistan, press number 1. And if you want to hear about Jetpack Guy, press number 2. Now is the time to get your entries into the comments. It is.
I'm not sure that segue actually worked because there was cats, but there wasn't any flying.
Well, how do you think they caught the spy pigeon?
Ion, will you start the timer?
Spy pigeon versus jetpack.
Yes. Yes. If you want to hear about spy pigeon, press number 1. If you want to hear about jetpack at LAX, jetpack guy at LAX, press number 2. That's cool.
I hear.
I've got a spy pigeon right here.
What?
So I hear.
Put your pigeon away.
I hear there's going to be a new fairy on the show, and they once beat Ion the Leprechaun in the game of Connect 4 in 3 moves. Says Falk Kids the Super Show.
It's not even possible. That's not even possible. Wait a minute.
Just saying.
Maybe it's possible.
It could be possible.
It's just like a regular game of Connect 4. It's just that the 3 moves that you qualify as the winning moves are the 3 that precede the 2, including the winning move. The two that precede the winning move, and then the winning move. Those are the 3 winning moves.
I've never played Connect 4, so I have no bloody
They
idea.
didn't say what order they had to go, and they didn't say they have to be 3 moves from the beginning of the game. It just said 3 moves. We could be 3 moves in the middle of the game, and those are the 3 moves that lead to the winning.
So is there going to be a new fairy on the show then?
Well, there is going to be a new fairy on the show who will be revealed next week. That rumor is true.
Oh, okay then.
Connect 4 is purely optional.
Connect 4, purely optional. Okay, we have 2 votes for number 2 and 1 vote for number 1.
And mine,
And-
one.
And okay, 2 votes for number 2. Wait. 2 votes for number 2 and 2 votes for number 1. And Dorian likes to hear about Dorian.
Hey, Dorian, are you going to come be on the show?
Yes, the question is, who is the mysterious fairy that is going to be joining us as part of our new part of our crew? That's what I'm trying to say. Not you guys are still.
Are you trying to rap?
What? No?
Are you sure?
Positive. Okay, we have a tie. Therefore, which one do you want? Do you want to hear about the spy pigeon from Pakistan, Gunther, or do you want to hear about Jetpack Guy?
I want to hear about Jetpack Guy.
Okay, Count Morbid, what do you want to hear about? Count Morbid?
Morbid.
Morbid
Okay.
said he wanted to hear about Jetpack Guy too.
Famous Dana, what do you want to hear about?
Famous Dana, I want to hear
Well,
about Famous Dana.
I needed to unmute a button, but I don't know. I'd rather hear, I guess, about the Jetpack Guy.
I mean, if you really want to hear about the pigeon, that basically gives us another tie.
You know,
And-
pigeon doesn't taste that good.
Pigeon
How
does
do you
not
know
taste that good. That's true. It is.
Oh.
It is a
How
dish
about
best
turtle
served
dove? Does
cold.
turtle dove taste better?
Same thing.
I
Is
know.
there a difference between doves and turtle doves?
Plus, there's a
Turtle
long
doves are
history of
pigeons.
pigeons being used as spies. They used to get medals in World War II.
To a pigeon?
What movie was it that the main character ate raw pigeon to impress the
Oh,
Oh,
world?
she's doing the pigeon.
I know.
Doing that. Wah,
That's
wah,
how they walk, right?
pigeon.
I just tried really hard to do that, by the way.
There was a messenger pigeon carrying a message from a spy that bravely dodged much fire and was given an award.
The pigeon bravely dodged much fire? Like, of course it did.
Pigeon is only as big as the
Firemen
palm of
run
my
into
hand.
a burning fire. Every other person runs away from the burning fire, including the owl.
I mean gunshots. Fire.
Oh. I was like, what? No. Okay. Never mind. That makes better sense now. All right. Here we go. I think that Jetpack Guy was the winner there by a slim margin. So let us find the article on Jetpack Guy.
Snappy-doo Slim Jim.
What are you over there talking about? I don't even know. What are you talking about?
First name Macho, last name Man. Read the boots.
Read
Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go. All right, you guys. FBI. Ads are in my way. Armed pilot tells LAX tower. Alarmed pilot, not armed pilot. We just passed.
He might be armed. I hope he has arms. That'd make a really hot pilot.
We just passed a guy in a jetpack. FBI now investigating. The question is, which superhero was it?
The
He's
Rocketeer.
He's all armed, so he has no legs, just arms.
It
all-
was Billy
all
Campbell
armed.
playing the Rocketeer.
It was who?
Billy Campbell, the guy that played the Rocketeer.
Okay, so now we're going to read the article and we're going to see if any of these hypotheses about which superhero it is are supported by descriptors descriptors that are in here. Let's see. This should go away. Here we go. The FBI has launched an investigation after an American Airlines pilot said that he saw what appeared to be a man flying with a jetpack Sunday near Los Angeles International Airport. Tower American 1997. We just passed a guy in a jetpack. The first American Airlines pilot states in a call to control tower. American 1997. Okay, thank you. Were they off to your left or right side? The tower operator answers. Off to the left side, maybe 300 yards or so. About our altitude, the pilot responds. We just saw the guy pass us by in a jetpack. The second pilot from JetBlue Airways then tells the tower, which warned another pilot about the sighting. Only in LA, the air traffic controller says at one point. LA.
What's happening in LA?
LA. FBI spokeswoman Laura Eimiller said Tuesday that agents at LAX were investigating after the pilot reported the incident to the control tower. The FBI, aware of the reports by pilots on Sunday, the FBI is aware of the reports by pilots on Sunday and is working to determine what occurred, the agency said in a statement. The Federal Aviation Administration also confirmed receiving the report. 2 airline flight crews reported seeing what appeared to be someone in a jetpack as they were on their final approach to LAX around 6:30.
Hold on. Oh my gosh, I just figured it out. The FBI is trying to figure this out. There was bloody a feather with a jetpack on flying in the air. What is there to figure out, man?
There was a what? A figure?
A bloody guy with a jetpack on flying through the air. They're trying to figure out what's happening. It tells you right there in the story what's happening, man.
Well,
these FBI guys are nutters.
One presumes the guy has a name, which they're curious about.
They didn't say they were trying to figure out the guy's name. They're trying to figure out what happened.
Doing flying around with
a backpack on that had jets and went for a little fly into the air. Not hard to do. I've seen Fairy Princess Lolly do it with her wings. It happens. Just saying.
Furthermore, in the human world,
Probably should have stayed out of the airplane's
Yeah.
path.
furthermore, if you're above a certain altitude, then you need a flight plan filed.
What is that altitude? Do you know?
Tall.
I want to say 300 feet, but I could be wrong.
It doesn't seem very high.
Because, by the way,
all-
I'd like to point out this particular article, unlike many of the things that we've read here for FAE News, this article was in some of the more reputable papers. And so, like, this is an actual.
You know why he's
like
flipping
it's
it right now? Because
they want to know about it because it's like a legit risk to life and limb if there's any truth to it.
That's
that's fair.
That's what I'm trying to say. So let's see. The Federal Aviation
I mean,
Administration.
yes, of course they want to investigate.
Let's see. They also confirmed receiving the report. 2 airline flight crews reported seeing what appeared to be someone in a jetpack as they were on their final approach to LAX around 6:35 p.m. on Sunday. The FAA alerted local law enforcement to the reports and is looking into these reports. And so you're saying that because if they are over 300 feet, they'd have to have a flight plan. So hypothetically, we should be able to figure out who they are quite easily, unless they're flying their jetpack illegally. I mean, does that even fall under the law of things you have to file a flight plan for?
Yes.
Let's see. Richard Winton
Yes.
is an investigative crime writer for the Los Angeles Times.
No.
No, if there's a chance that it's going to hit a jet, then yes. Then
You have to file a flight
absolutely
plan for a
yes.
drone.
Like
Really?
they don't want things to hit airplanes.
I mean,
Why?
Okay.
I feel like things hit airplanes all the time, like bird poop. That hits an airplane.
Jesus
No one
Christ.
has a flight
First
plan.
off,
Yeah.
Airplanes take a lot of leaves, a lot of green leaves to make.
Oh.
oh god. Yeah, they make quite a bit of birds are a big deal. They do in fact make a big deal out of birds and deal a lot with that.
So
yes,
Considering
ultimately,
the bird took down that jet in.
They don't want people to be hit by planes or vice versa either.
so the rules sort of depend on how much fuel the jetpack has.
okay.
So
Yeah.
most likely it falls under the ultralight category, and I think that means it's 10,000 feet unless it's near an airport.
Yeah, because I was going to say it wouldn't necessarily they wouldn't necessarily where no one's going to be, where there's not like commercial air traffic, but they're going to be concerned about anything like this. For the same reason they don't want people running out on the runway.
All right, so Fairy Princess Lolly, you have to put the jetpack up and not go near LA again. Just saying.
There's a little girl who got caught in a kite. I don't think she had to file a plan.
That's because it was an accident. She was caught in a bloody kite.
Well, maybe it was an accident that he put on a jetpack and went flying with the.
You cannot accidentally fly a jetpack. That's not a thing.
You accidentally fly a jetpack. It turns on and you're like,
all with enough Mentos and Diet Coke.
I suddenly hear Mary Poppins in my head going, "Let's go fly a jetpack." No, it's not.
Wait a
thing.
minute.
Well, at least an umbrella has a chance.
Did she?
She flew the kite to the highest height. There's actually her with Dick Van Dyke singing it.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, go look it up. Let's go fly a kite.
I don't believe you.
Yeah.
Aren't there like
Let's go fly a
ladies who
kite?
wear
Yes.
black and
Yes, that
white
is a
who
fact.
are called like nuns who go flying places?
Okay, that's Sally
Flying
Field, and she went running off with Burt Reynolds in a freaking Thunder on a Firebird. Okay, just saying.
Her nickname was
Those are
Frog back
Sisters
then.
of Charity that are called the Flying Duck Nuns as a nickname. The French Sisters of Charity.
Okay.
French.
The Sisters of Charity over here in America wear frilly little bonnets if they're in their traditional habits.
Oh, is that how they caught the spy pigeon? Is they ran it into a plane?
Well,
No,
I
they
don't
got
know
a
because
jetpack.
we didn't read about Spy Pigeon from Pakistan. We read about Jetpack Man in LA.
I bet you
True.
Jetpack Man in LA showed up in Pakistan and caught the pigeon.
Okay,
It still
so
doesn't taste like chicken.
next choice of articles here. Let's see. Get rid of that. Gunther, read us some
Yeah.
gossip. Tell us some gossip.
Okay. Let's see here. I hear that. Christ. Well, here's a good one. I hear outer space exists because it's afraid to be in the same plane or on the same planet with anything that smells like Gunther Hammerheads. I don't know how I feel about that. Ion, can you answer that one for me? You know about space.
Space smells like raspberries.
But it's saying that space exists because it doesn't want to be on the same planet as me because of the way I smell.
Well, to make you feel slightly better, what would we call that place that was not on Earth if there was no space?
Not on Earth area?
Just saying.
Mars?
Mars? Uranus?
Okay.
I'm sorry, Dana.
Building things.
Dana just farted on us, man. She just face plants, the face palm, the card style.
Okay, are you guys ready? These are the two choices. We're going with building things right now. So,
Right.
this Copenhagen artist turned trash into trolls. That will be number one. If you want to hear
I
about
thought we did that with Gunther.
if you want to hear about the trash trolls, press number one. Article number 2 is A Fairy Tale Castle, a Work of Art. Restoring the Castle Montrouge is a labor of love. If you would like to hear about restoring Castle Montrouge, press number 2. Trash trolls number 1, Montrouge number 2.
And to be fair, I'm not made of trash. I'm made of rocks, spandex, and every woman's dream.
Ion, please start the timer. Ion.
And wait, and
Oh, there it is. Okay.
And whose dream?
Every woman, not fairy woman. Do you understand?
Oh, so a colony of tamed raccoons. Okay.
That's true too. Yeah. So I hear Fairy Princess Lolly
You're
can
trash
actually.
pandas, so
But,
therefore
yeah.
you're made of
Trash
trash.
pandas are amazing. I love trash pandas.
Then you're
So-
made of trash.
Yeah, I love trash pandas. I hear Fairy Princess Oli can play violin and piano by merely staring at it intensely. Is this true,
What?
Fairy Princess?
What? One of those is true.
You can play violin by staring at it intensely, huh?
I didn't say which one it was.
Oh no, my peach tea and lemonade's gone.
I did accidentally play the cello when I was visiting with my feet.
Okay, you guys, you have something like 20 seconds left. If you want to hear about Trash Trolls, press number 1. And if you want to hear about Castle Montrouge, press number 2.
And if you want to hear Gunther Hammerhands play Ode to Joy on viola, press number 3.
What? No.
Time's up.
Oh, time's up. All right, we have one vote that I see from Cobble who wants to hear about number 1. So, Cobble, we get to hear about Trash Trolls. It's all you.
Yay, Trash Trolls.
It explains the darkness around Gunther's eyes to be a trash troll.
Wait, what? Is darkness around my eyes?
He doesn't have darkness around his eyes. I think he's just trying to make you self-conscious. Jerk.
I get self-conscious.
Let's see. Trash Trolls. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put you on mute. Okay. So, I'm putting you on mute if you do not make yourself quiet. Wrong person. Count Morbid is like, I don't know, MIA over there.
What? I wasn't making noise.
No, Gunther's making noise. So I put him on mute. Okay. So he can do his thing, I guess. No, what are you doing? Go away. What? Enter my email address. I don't want to do this. How can it stop?
Put in Gunther's email address.
Okay. This Copenhagen artist turns trash into trolls. Scandinavian legends, excuse me, and landscapes inspire fairy tales, films, and tourist attractions, including goofy giants by a Danish recycle art activist. 17 heads line the shelves. Whoa.
That looks like my auntie.
Of the Copenhagen warehouse, where Thomas Dambo has been writing out the coronavirus pandemic. But I didn't kill them. I'm just getting them ready for my next project, laughs the puckish Danish sculptor.
I don't think that's
proclaimed recycle art activist, known for creating giant outdoor trolls from savage to trashed wood.
And now she is channeling Sean Connery.
This is not a thing, okay? You don't understand.
I like the yelling guy right there. I want to look in his mouth.
I was gonna say, I'm just gonna like sit my head right in there.
Okay, let's see. Those massive noggins, each 4 to 7 feet tall and bearing comical yet slightly scary expressions, toothy yawns, huge smizes. I'm pretty sure that's a typo. Will soon be mounted on equally outsized. Do they mean upsized? What do they mean? Equally outsized bodies for Dambo's latest installation. Upsized bodies? I don't know.
Probably means bigger than a person.
Well, yes. I mean, I get what they're trying to say, but the Great Troll Folk Fest. Over the next few months, with help from volunteers and staff and funding via private donations, he'll assemble and install 10 figures in all. The colossal 15 to 21 foot tall giants will be hidden in lesser known green spaces around Denmark, including tiny islands near Copenhagen and out of the way parks. He'll release clues about their locations on social media. It's kind of a treasure hunt, a gift for families in Denmark who may feel sad that they can't go on summer vacation, says Dambo. The trolls help remind us that there are beautiful places practically in our backyards. I guess that's... Well, since 2014, Dambo has erected dozens of wooden folklore-inspired creatures in green spaces and parks around the world. A seated bearded dude in Copenhagen's hippie enclave of Christiana, sister and brother trolls lost in Florida's Pinecrest Gardens. Wow, are these actually pictures? I can click on them and like, oh, they are. Let's see. A series of wooden giants, one playing a flute outside of Seoul, South Korea, and all of them utilize scrap materials from wherever they're built. Plywood that protected buildings from a hurricane becomes an island guardian in Quilbera, Puerto Rico. Fallen branches and twigs morph into spiky troll hairdos in Denmark. I want people to know that trash has value, said Dambo, and the trolls do that, and they also help me tell stories, like the legends I grew up with. Trolls, the origin story. Okay, I guess this is where you come from, Gunther?
Nope.
For anyone who lives in or visits Scandinavia, trolls are everywhere and nowhere, hidden in the woods and writ large in the region's literature and tourism.
We have nothing to do with tourism.
Nothing to do with tourism. You don't want tourists, go away, tourists.
Look, Frodo,
Yes,
it's
it is.
Bilbo's trolls.
Let's see.
I don't like Bilbo. Okay, he's a thief. He steals the things. The same.
He is a burglar.
Yeah, see?
Let's see.
Just because the trolls were silly enough to be talked into it watching the dawn happen doesn't mean anything.
He was
Those
hired to
trolls
do
are
a job.
jerks,
He
to
did
be
the
fair.
job.
Not every troll. The views and opinions of Tolkien are not necessarily the views and opinions or reality of any troll. Just saying.
Well, these are trash trolls. They're not mountain trolls or
They're treasure trolls.
troll or bridge trolls. Who knew there were so many types of trolls?
I told you there were so many types of trolls. You
Or
didn't
internet
read
trolls.
Internet trolls,
them. Treasure trolls.
treasure trolls.
Mhm.
Can I go back to reading now?
Cave.
I said cave trolls. Long before trolls got turned into eco-warriors by Dambo or candy-colored cartoons in Trolls World Tour, they showed up in Old Norse mythology and poetry as far back as 12th century Iceland. They could be big and ugly or fair and beautiful, but they were
Like me.
By the way, speaking of trolls, if you want to embiggen me for just a minute, I have to feed the trolls that came up here.
Okay, you're embiggened.
That's not a troll.
Okay.
No, that's a
Kind
troll.
of a troll.
Yeah, you can tell.
It
But no,
their breath
that's a
smells
troll.
remarkably like Gunther's.
Yeah. That's because we have the same diet. Clearly.
Ew.
Like, you know,
As long
see,
as it doesn't start chewing on the skeleton over there, because it's
I'm
made
just
of
saying.
bone.
I'm just saying. Have you not seen Count Moment throw things in my direction and eat it like that?
Okay, you may go back. I have paid the troll toll.
You've paid the troll toll.
Yes, she has been appeased.
Okay.
I got a package.
You do?
Hmm.
Should I stop reading about trolls and we should open your package?
Oh. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so what is this, Dana? Put it back.
I don't
Dana.
know. Apparently tonight is the night of unboxings.
So what did you get, Miss Dana?
Fabric,
And what is the fabric for?
stuff,
What kind of stuff?
making stuff.
Is it illicit fabric or can we see it?
See it?
So what stuff are you making on? And you have your channel, but what stuff are you making, Miss Dana?
I am making bags and masks and things.
So she gets this fabric and will turn it into a bag or a mask or
Did it
some
exist?
underwear. She's made me underwear before with it, so that's a thing.
Bouncing balls. That one's adorable.
All right, let's see it. And then I'm going back to reading about trolls.
Kitty cats.
What? Okay, hold it close and still so the camera can focus.
I made
mean,
a
I
chicken
could
out
see
of
it.
cow fabric once. It was fantastic. All these different cow fabrics, and so Joey wanted a chicken for his birthday when he was 2, and so his name was Cow the Chicken.
That is like some Chick-fil-A crap right there.
Oh no, its
kitties,
wings
look at the
had
kitties.
cows. It said.
Hey, Lady Ash was in the audience, and she said something about how tomorrow was the kittening at her place. Does that mean
There's
they're
a
getting?
kittening.
That's
There's
what
always a
I thought.
kittening
There's a kittening.
when
What does
there's
that
cats.
mean?
Oh, that's cool.
It's pinks and
I
greens.
bet it involves kittens.
I think Lady Ash. I think she's got to get her Fenris to get a hold of me.
I don't know. I mean, they had 2 kittens, 2 cats before, so. All right,
Like
let's
Yes,
see.
you're
Under the
elephants. Duckies. Well, isn't that just ducky?
Rubber ducky. You're
Those
what?
those ducks are not in a row.
Those
Nope.
dogs are definitely not in a row. Yeah.
She says they're getting a kitten. What kind of a kitten? Tell us about your kitten. Where is it coming from?
Why are you getting it?
Cat flavor.
Is it for dinner? Are you going to cook it with parsley?
What?
Perhaps some curry.
No,
Curry
the kitten
kittens.
is not for dinner. No.
Have you ever been to Bangkok?
Only if you walk through the door sideways.
Oh, wow.
That's actually why I like her.
That is a terrible, terrible.
Hilarious. It was hilarious. Admit it.
I mean, I'm laughing. However reluctantly it may be.
I reluctantly think it's hilarious. Sorry.
Yes, that is exactly right. I'm reluctantly hilarious. You know, not supposed to laugh at things like that.
So apparently, Lady Ash is getting the kitten from the kitten rescue of Mason County.
Mason County. Where's Mason County at in relation to us?
Well, there
And
depends on which
apparently-
state you're talking about.
And apparently, the kitten's current name is Genevieve. But I assume I'm saying Genevieve right.
Yes, Genevieve.
Or
Didn't
would it
tell
be?
you.
Yeah. The cat's Italian. That's awesome. All of a sudden, when Catwoman said that, all I heard was the Boondock Saints and swearing in Italian. Just saying.
No, Genevieve is French.
I mean, I still heard, Boondock Saints though in that moment.
All right, if we're done reading about trolls, I'm moving on to the next
Well,
article.
finish the troll thing, man. That's my people.
Yeah, well, you guys keep talking.
We got excited about the fabrics.
I sent a minion out to the mailbox, so it was a surprise to get the package.
It says, trolls had dual lessons to teach humankind. First, that the unknown world beyond the village or the castle walls could be uncertain and potentially threatening. And second, that the risk of such exploration might yield knowledge and riches. If you venture out into their wilderness, you most likely return with something valuable. Gold, experience. Trolls pose a threat, but you can get something out of them if you are brave.
Okay, so first off, that's not true. You can't get crap out of me if you're brave. You just get punched in the face. 2.
Well, your favorite jerk, then. You're not a very good troll. You're supposed to give people something if they're brave. It says right here.
Wait. No. It depends on what you're doing with
Who
your
does
brave.
give them something? A punch in the face.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty brave. That's a pretty good thing, yeah. Punch in the
No.
face. That's very good. Good
Wording.
to know. You don't get to decide what the trolls give for bravery.
Well, yes,
give
but you
things.
also don't speak for every single troll.
No, I speak for a lot of us, though. So that's fair.
In early literature and storytelling, trolls were often violent monsters, apparently like Gunther, or fearsome, intelligent guardians dwelling in mountain rocks. So
Okay, that's
obviously,
also true.
wait,
I do
what? So you're not an intelligent guardian that dwells in mountains, rocks, or in deep forests. You're a monster and fearsome, a violent monster.
So I can be both. It doesn't say you can't be both. All
It
right.
says or. Or means one or the other.
Okay, so whoever wrote this doesn't know there's anything about trolls in, because I can be both.
Uh-huh.
Listen, if you do something worthwhile, I will give you, a thing that you earned. Most of the time when people are trying to be brave, it's because they're trying to get at me, and I have to punch them in the face. So they stop. Okay? I'll tell them a story. No one ever asked for a story. I can tell a story. If you don't ask for a story, you're not going to get a story, though. You're going to get punched in the face. So you decide. Just saying. But yeah, I mean, we all out to discover things. We do have some knowledge. That's true. I mean, it depends on who you ask, though. I mean, if you ask a bridge troll for knowledge, they'll punch you in the face, too. We'll ask for your money.
Shh, you be quiet now. Thomas Dambo raps about his trolls. We are going to listen to this.
No. Don't do that. No. Oh, no.
Dude.
She's doing it anyway.
What?
What is?
What?
I mean,
Why can we not do this?
I don't like it.
Any other reason we shouldn't do this?
Yeah, I mean, is that not reason enough? Mixed Master Mike.
I mean, no, not really.
All right, carry on then.
Let's see. Here we go.
I feel like Mike. I feel like the Beastie Boys should be doing this right now.
Oh my God! Shh! Be quiet. Rapping troll.
That takes a lot of paper.
Depends on what kind of rapping we're talking.
This is a family show. This is a family show. This is a family show.
By the river and the valley and the forest they had home. They had seen the sunset and sunrise 1,000,000 times. The 7 giant trolls stood as tall as the pines. Una and Joris were friends for life and liked to lay in the grass, watching the skies crawl by, telling stories about the past.
I'm not sure that this qualifies as rapping.
I mean, yeah, it does.
I think
It's
they
more
just
like-
call that rhyming.
Yeah,
It's slam poetry, man. Slam poetry.
Maybe it rhymes in Dutch.
It rhymes in English. What are you saying? He's rhyming. I just don't know if I would call it.
Things can in fact rhyme without being rap.
Dr. Seuss is rhyming without being rap. In fact, Edgar Allan Poe is rhyming without being rap. All kinds of things rhyme without being rap.
Carry on with the show, man.
Oh, good. Now Gunther gave us permission.
Mikeli was strong as a dragon and always on his way. Camiel was wearing a mask, a new for every day. And Arvid liked to carve his dreams into ancient trees. Hannes to put pearls on a string for everyone to see.
I like all of their names. Hey, there's a troll named Nora.
And little Nora had only seen the sunrise around 1,000,000 times. She was still a growing troll with a tail and young mind. They could see past the forest to where the future emerged. They had seen civilizations crumble and new rise from the dirt.
Whoa, is that Dubai?
Yeah, I saw it happen.
They had seen the mountains grow, turn to ice, melt and burn. Seen the fish turn to birds and seen the continents turn and out.
I don't know how long I can watch this without running afoul of like some kind of copyright. Maybe I should just.
I don't
What
feel
the-
like there'd be copyright in this. Just saying.
I'm sure he can have his own thing. Let's see. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Dang it. Dagnabbit. Okay.
It's
No more.
over then.
I kind of want to go watch the whole thing now, though, because I liked all of the imagery that was there.
I mean, it's all true story.
am I alone in that?
No, it's all true story. I would like to watch it, just not during the show.
Big Show Paul White, troll.
Big Show Paul White.
Like Fessick is a troll.
Well, it's the big troll.
More like a giant than a troll.
It is a
I thought
big
giants were different than
troll.
trolls.
Oh, I'm sorry. I stepped on a thing. I was dancing.
All right, next gossip. Go. We're doing one more round of gossip and one more round of articles, and then we're done for the night.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'll give you 2 rounds of gossip and 1 round of articles.
And go, gossip, go.
Is it true famous Dana the Boggin and Ion the Leprechaun will be on next season's Iron Chef?
Of course not, because there's iron.
Iron.
That would fit.
That would be trouble right there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that if there's room enough for us all.
No.
There could
Famous
be only one.
Dana's going to be on Mithril Chef.
She'll be on
Famous
this
Dana's
little
going to be
show.
on Mithril Chef.
Mithril Chef.
Yeah, next Mithril Chef.
All right, here we go, you guys. Let's see. I've got it. The next choice, the last choice of the evening for you guys, is between an Amazon delivery woman follows a Delaware teen's hilarious additional instructions versus 40 years after the first Star Wars sequel, can Baby Yoda save the franchise? So if you want to hear about the hilarious additional instructions for an Amazon delivery person, press 1. If you want to hear about the Baby Yoda saving the Star Wars franchise, press 2. And Ion, please start the timer.
I would recommend pressing 2 15 times in a row. Because it's Baby Yoda.
Strange delivery instructions for Amazon drivers, number 1. Baby Yoda saving franchise, number 2. We have 1 vote for number 1. I really hear that guy's voice in my head right now. Hey, we have 1 vote for number 1. Do I hear another vote for number 2? Number 2, come on, somebody get in there for number 2. We don't want to leave it alone. Number 2. Do I hear number 2 out there?
You can't do that. You can't do that voice. You're not tall enough.
I'm not tall enough. My voice is low enough. His voice is so low.
That guy is huge.
Please tell the Princess Ladybug that nobody was intending to call her out, and we would like to also eat a lot. I want pizza.
I don't want to. Oh man,
I
that's bad on my stomach.
Do you have another Roomba? We have 1 vote for Baby Yoda and 1 vote for Amazon.
Time is up.
Okay, so everybody hold up your votes. Ion, who do you vote for? You vote for 1. Who do you vote for? Who do you vote for, Dana? Okay, 1's that does not look appropriate, Count Morbid.
It's a finger.
Oh, got it. Just put it away. Put your finger away. Okay, Amazon delivery woman. Here we go. Okay, Amazon delivery woman follows Delaware teen in hilarious additional instructions. Receiving a package that you ordered can make for a most joyous moment. But for one Delaware family, their smiles were turned into full-blown laughter after their Amazon delivery woman followed their particular set of delivery instructions perfectly. Lynn Staffieri of Magnolia, Delaware, needed a new pet playpen for the kittens her family was fostering. Hey, more kittens! So she ordered one on Amazon. But he failed to see the additional instructions that her teenage son had mischievously set as a default a couple of months earlier. In the box under the prompt that reads, "Do we need additional instructions to find this address?" 13-year-old Jacob Staffieri wrote, "No, but knock on the door 3 times and scream abracadabra as loud as you can and run super fast away." So it was just the first thing that came to mind, and I thought it would be funny to hear someone say that. Jacob Staffieri told CNN. When the package arrived last week, Staffieri was unaware of the instructions, and her son had forgotten. So when they heard 3 knocks on their door and someone screaming abracadabra, they were shocked.
Surprise!
They turned to see the moment recorded on their Nest camera, and it made their day. Jacob was cracking up. He thought it was the funniest thing. He didn't think that anybody would do that. I thought it was great. It gave us such a laugh. Staffieri posted the video on Facebook, and it blew up. Okay, here we go. Is this... Oh, it's going to open in a new... Okay. No. Pause. No. Oh, so difficult. Okay, here we go. Is this the video here? I think so. But there has to be sound. I don't ever turn the sound on when I do this. Okay, I'm going to go back to this and turn on the sound so that we can... okay. What am I looking for? Not this. Not this. Here we go. So that we can hear it, because I think that will have to be a thing. So.
Assuredly.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Ready.
And...
Baby, I'm ready to go.
Shh. Knock on the door 3 times and scream abracadabra.
I didn't hear the sound, but that was hilarious.
Oh, I forgot to turn on the sound. Dang it, I went through all that trouble and then forgot to turn the sound on. Ah! Man, why didn't you guys say that? Why did you let the whole thing go before opening your mouth to say something?
Because there was like 5 seconds in lag, man.
5 seconds that you could have totally just said something.
Well, I didn't know when the sound was supposed to start.
At the beginning.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Whatever. All right. Do you guys? We have 10 minutes. Do we want to go, or do you want to circle back to one of the other articles that we didn't read about, like pigeons from Pakistan, spy pigeons? No.
Is it pigeon versus pigeon spy action?
Well, there's the baby Yoda, there's the pigeons, and then what was the other one that was the third? Oh, the fairy tale castle restoring Montrouge.
And you can also read about the wine windows, can't you?
Nah, I deleted it. Spy pigeons. We're going with spy pigeons. Thank you, Cobble, for saying something. We'll just go with that because you were the first person to open your mouth and say something.
Is one pigeon white and one pigeon black? Because then they could be spy versus spy pigeons.
So I guess we'll find out. I'm looking for the article though.
You can't offer an article and not know where it is.
What?
You heard me.
Here we go. India captures spy pigeon from Pakistan. I didn't hear you.
I see.
Still Dorian thinks there should be more Dorian in the show.
More Dorian in the show. Well, still Dorian, if you wanted to come be on the show, you know how you could find me. That could be a thing.
She doesn't show up on film, she says, but she doesn't realize that we don't show up on film either.
Yeah, if Count Morbid can do it, she can do it.
What?
If you can manage to be here on film, so can still Dorian.
I'm on film.
Right. I mean, sort of. All right, here we go. A pigeon suspected of being trained as a Pakistani spy has been detained near a disputed border in India after officials discovered a coded ring attached to its foot, according to a report. How did they get this pigeon to begin with, and then get it to a place that, what were they doing that they were inspecting this particular pigeon to begin with? The pigeon.
There was a raid on a pigeon, freaking one of those pigeon cages.
Was captured Sunday by villagers in Manyari, located near the international border that separates Indian and Pakistan-controlled Kashmir.
You can see
And
the
that's not
maliciousness
to be
in its
confused with the
eyes.
sweater.
While it is unclear where the bird came from, it is reportedly believed that the bird flew from across the border in Pakistan. The pigeon, suspected to be trained in Pakistan for spying, has a ring with alphabets and numbers written on it. Though birds have no boundaries and many fly across international borders during migration, a coded ring tagged to the captured pigeon's body is a cause for concern, as migratory birds don't have such things. Oh yes, migratory birds don't have such things. Yes, because like you didn't know that. I thought that all migratory birds wore bracelets around their ankles.
Secret decoder rings.
Decoder ring bracelets. Yes.
They have to turn in Ovaltine receipts for that.
Ovaltine.
Just how do people know which bird to capture to begin with?
You can see it has the decoder ring.
And
Look, my bird's got a ring.
look at the size of it. It can't be huge. I want to see what this decoder ring looks like. In 2016, a bird with a note that allegedly threatened Prime Minister Narendra Modi was found in the Pakistan border and taken by police.
You can see it has the decoder ring.
Who's all the feedback? Who's got the feedback? Did Morbid leave us? No. He's here. Oh, what? Still Dorian is calling Count Morbid a sellout. Harsh words.
Where I don't.
He has
I
to
don't
work
even know
harder
where
to
she's
sell out.
commenting. I haven't seen any of her. But I haven't seen any of her comments.
Oh, it's because she's on the old Book of Faces. I don't know where you're watching from, but that's where she's watching.
There's 300 different places it's streaming on Facebook.
Yes, that's correct.
That saying on Facebook does not narrow it down.
I mean, it does. That means it's not Twitch and not YouTube.
Why is it not on Twitch or
Yes,
YouTube?
but there's still.
It is.
Whatever.
If it's on Facebook, it's not on Twitch or YouTube. That's where he's seeing the. Never mind. Do you want me to name them for you? All of the places?
Yes, name all the places they can find our show on.
Tonight it is on Twitch.
Well, it's hard to follow along with the comments when they're happening spread out because just on Facebook alone, there's like 4.
There you go. Is that better? Can you see that?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I just have no idea where else to find that, but yeah.
See? There you go. I'm sorry you're so frustrated by that. I don't know how to help you with this one, Count Morbid.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. My goodness. Okay, you guys. So we are coming up on 9:30, and that is
saying just Facebook did not really narrow it down.
Coming up on the end of the show. So just a reminder, next week we have 2 prizes for the giveaway drawing. One is the Baby Dragon's Gold, which is the cool dragon egg, and the other one is the Rockstar parking keychain.
And we have a very awesome vendor lined up too.
We do have a very awesome vendor lined up for next week as well, so I am excited about that. And also, we have a hedge game next Tuesday at 6 p.m. in the hedge. That's Pacific time. And we are on Wednesday currently. So Friday, we have author reads. We'll be back with you on Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific for author reads. And then again on Sunday for handmade home shopping at 4 p.m. Pacific. That's where we get to see all of the awesome handmade vendors. So please check us out and hit the like and subscribe. Again, we'll put that out there. And I guess, does anybody else have anything they want to say before we tell everybody goodbye?
Yeah, isn't it this coming up Tuesday, not next Tuesday, but this coming up one?
What?
The Tuesday coming is when the hedge games are.
Tuesday, September 8th.
So yeah, this coming Tuesday.
We're on Wednesday. There's only one this coming Tuesday. This coming Tuesday is also next Tuesday because yesterday was it's Wednesday.
Next Tuesday is not this coming Tuesday. It's next Tuesday.
It's Tuesday the 8th.
I love the look of distress in the face palm.
Why
Yes.
are we having a hedge game on a Tuesday?
Because we want to vary when the hedge games are happening. So we're having them on one on Tuesday, and then we would be doing the one on Saturday, except for it's going to be the Campout instead. So we'll be doing the small Campout and then going back to, I think that's what I did anyway. So yes, but the intent is to have one on Tuesdays and one on Saturdays.
That's because people do other things on Saturdays too. So that was kind of the thought.
Okay.
Just saying.
There
So
it is.
I will be there in the hedge on Tuesday. You people come and see me, and we'll find some stuff, man. We got to find these secrets to the old kingdom, right? As
Yes.
dictated by the queen.
Ooh, man, you guys are getting feisty over there in the comments.
I mean, you get feisty all you want,
Dorian's
man.
getting feisty. Woo!
I think Morbid might have joined them. You see.
Join them. They're all in Sealy
Yeah, do
anyway.
you know people are commenting on Facebook?
Are you being what?
There. He's trolling you.
But not really, because of course I know that.
No, that's Gunther.
What? I'm so
Trolling.
confused.
What?
Okay, guys.
Gunther's the only one trolling.
All
I mean,
the
I'm
links for
always
everything
Troll.
are in the low bar. So if you guys are interested
I'm
in
slow.
anything, if you want to find tonight's show sponsor, in the low bar. If you want to find how to get to the hedge and join in our games, also in the low bar, and all of the other cool things are linked there. Please come and join us. We'll be very excited to have you. And good night, everybody. We
So
hope to see you on
long.
Friday.
And thanks
Farewell.
for all the
Gunther
fish.
is trolling.
What? I was hoping somebody would say something clever, you know.
So long, and thanks for all the
Gunther
fishes and
is
cover.
trolling. Dana is bogging. Trisha is box.
She's
She is
DJ.
boxing.
I'm suffering vertigo. It's been a terrible day.
She's upside
terrible.
down.
Ion is lepping.
Good night. Good
Or
night.
he's calm.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Go away.